Geneva coming in here. I just wanted to tell you about a few dreams I had. I'm just going to start off like I usually do, just reading out what I had wrote down when I woke up. The first one was on October 18th. Alright, had a few dreams this morning. In one, I was working at a store, and a friend of mine, Michelle, was my boss. She and others in the store were mad at me because it was almost Halloween, and I hadn't stocked up the Halloween aisle. So we were losing business. So that was about the end of that one. But then I ended up having another dream. So in another dream, I believe I was working or shopping at a thrift store. That makes sense because I love thrift stores. I believe it was almost Christmas, and as I was hurrying through this market, a huge, fast, and sudden tornado appeared like out of nowhere and was sweeping up everything in its path. So those are the two dreams I had on that night. That first one regarding Halloween, I'm glad that I have you guys' help, because sometimes I get the most interesting comments on my dreams, different interpretations that make so much more sense to me. So sometimes I don't always interpret them the right way, but the thing that stood out to me about that one was that it almost made it sound like I was supposed to stock up by Halloween. That's what I took from it. I mean, it was very short, but that's what stood out, was Halloween, something about Halloween, and ever since I had this dream, it's been bothering me. I don't know what it is about Halloween. And also, just the fact that my boss and my coworkers, they were all mad at me because I hadn't stocked up the Halloween aisle. So that's how I had interpreted it. Obviously, from the the name of the video, I interpreted it to mean that we're supposed to stock up by Halloween. Now, that's where you guys come in. Maybe you have a total different interpretation. I'd love to hear those. Okay. And then in the other one, I was in a thrift store, and it was almost Christmas. And then suddenly, as I was, for some reason, I was hurrying through the thrift store, all of a sudden, this huge, fast, and sudden tornado appeared out of nowhere and was sweeping up everything in its path. That I felt like it really was a tornado. I don't know that it was supposed to represent something else. It really felt like an actual event. So I know that we're out of tornado season, but they can happen anytime, really. So I just thought it was interesting too that I dreamt about Halloween and Christmas, both on this night. So what's even more interesting to me is that the very next night, on the 19th, I had another dream about a tornado. So here's my dream on the 19th. I had another dream because I had a totally different dream also on the 19th that had to do with my mom, and I'm not going to say much about it, but wow. Okay, so I had another dream that I had been in a very scary situation. My daughter wasn't with me when this happened. I was in this big house, and then it reminded me of what it must feel like to know that you're going to crash pretty soon and just trust God to protect you, because you don't know if you're going to survive. Wow. So my car was parked in a separate area, like in a large separate area, I just said that, of this house I was temporarily staying at. And I knew something very bad was going to happen soon, but that it might not be extremely soon, like in an hour or so. So this is how it turned out. I survived. There had been a huge tornado, and it seemed like other calamities outside, maybe involving a railroad, ? It was like my house, which had my car in it in one area and had me in it in another area, was mobile. Did I say that right? Yeah, mobile, almost as if moving, trying to read my handwriting, almost as if moving, we were moving the house and everything. We're being moved, like I guess like a train would on a railroad track. What do you call those cars? You know, in a train, on a train. So it's like the whole thing was mobile for some reason. I had been so worried about it. I think the house had survived, but that whatever crashed into the house, like this tornado and other outside event, had smashed my car. I had survived, but my car had not. Also, during the tornado, me and the tornado had tipped upside down, but had still survived. So, when I reread this dream after having it, after I was up and awake and everything and reread it, I'm like, did I mean to write that? But I think I really did mean to write that. That during this tornado, me and the tornado had tipped upside down. So what's an upside tip down tornado? I'm like, is that like a cyclone? So, and then I also put a note later too, like, did the earth tip upside down? I don't know, but I had tornado dreams twice in a row. 2 nights in a row, so. I guess I didn't have any numbers in this dream, this last tornado dream, but those are the dreams. Yeah. Dream about Halloween, that I hadn't stocked up the Halloween aisle. A different one where it was almost Christmas, and this sudden tornado appeared out of nowhere and was sweeping up everything in its path. And then the next night I have this other dream about the tornado and other calamities outside, maybe involving a railroad. I'm not sure what that means. And apparently I ended up being okay, and the house, me and the house, but my car had not. It's weird too, because I had a dream about my car. I think that might be on another video of mine regarding an earthquake, I think. I've had a lot of dreams. But I remember in that dream, my car, something had also happened to my car. So, alright, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, sometimes you guys bring out totally different interpretations that are so interesting to me. So, let me know what you guys think. If you've had similar dreams, what your interpretation of these are. And I love you, and I'll talk to you guys later. God bless.